Hey guys, happy Saturday, or whenever you guys are watching this, I hope you're having a really great day. I'm actually starting off my day with making some returns. Last week I actually bought some curtains. Actually, here I'll show you. Bought some really pretty curtains, super nice pattern and fabric from Bouclair, but they just don't go with the paint color that I chose for our bathroom, so I'm just returning them. There's some that I've spotted on Amazon that I want to purchase, but I'm really having an internal battle with myself when it comes to purchasing on Amazon. As you guys know, there's a lot of uncertainty in the world right now between Canada, the States, Mexico, and I'm just trying to kind of decide what's best for ourselves, our family unit, as well as taking into consideration keeping Canada's economy flowing as much as possible. I obviously want to do the bulk of my spending in Canada. I want to support our economy and, ensure that we're going to keep thriving. But at the same time, buying Canadian made products solely is very expensive. So, yeah, I'm just kind of like toying around with the idea of what to do. What do I buy Canadian made versus what do I not buy? Yeah, so I haven't quite figured that out yet. So I have those curtains just in my basket on Amazon waiting to be purchased, waiting for me to make up my mind about what I'm doing. So I'm also going to return a mirror, a really pretty vintage style mirror that I picked up from HomeSense, but unfortunately it's just too big for the bathroom. So I'm gonna bring that back because I want to get the money back into my account, my credit card, basically, before next Thursday when I'm set to pay our credit cards off. I typically pay them off every second Thursday. I'm also going to bring you guys along to Costco. I'm gonna go shopping there today with my mom, and I want to show you guys kind of how to buy in bulk and what you should be looking for versus when you shop at a small supermarket such as IGA, Super C, Metro, whatever. I personally believe that buying in bulk is really good if you can afford to do it, because yes, you're spending more in the moment, but in the long run, you're saving so much more money than if you were to just buy like a small box of cereal versus like the big jumbo pack that you can find at Costco. Yeah, so I just kind of want to walk you guys through that and show you like the specials that I find, what I like to buy at Costco versus what I just like to buy at our local independent grocery store. So let's get started with that. Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. As you can probably tell, this is the next day after my little Costco shopping haul, and I just kind of wanted to update you guys on how that went and the types of products that I purchased. Olivia, do you want to be part of this? Are you supposed to be part of this? She's always where I am. Like right now I'm sitting on the ground, and if I'm sitting on the ground, she's around me. If I'm on the couch, she's on me. If I'm on the bed, she's on me. And then this is Maya. They're both golden doodles. Not from the same breeder, and 2 years apart actually, but they're sisters. Okay guys, go 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 go. So yeah, our little Costco haul was an adventure, I would say, yesterday. I kind of touched a little bit in the intro to the video that kind of with the uncertainty that's happening in the world, as a Canadian, we're just trying, like my family and myself are just trying to make the best choices possible to support our economy, which is really difficult. We went to Costco, which is an American company, right? But they do sell a lot of Canadian brands and whatnot, and we don't feel like it's right to necessarily cut out spending completely on American companies in Canada because they still do employ a lot of Canadians. The delivery drivers, the cashiers, the procurement and local finance teams are situated in Canada. The sales reps for these products are in Canada. So by cutting out completely our spending in these types of stores, that will negatively affect our local economy. So we're kind of trying to figure out what works best for us. The same thing goes for Amazon. I mean, if you completely cut out your Amazon spending, then you're negatively impacting the families of the delivery drivers here. So there's kind of a fine line with everything that's going on in the world right now. And I don't have it all figured out. I don't think anybody has it all figured out. Honestly, this situation is forever changing. Maya, could you stop walking around? The situation is forever changing, and I'm not going to go into detail about my political views and like my standpoints or anything like that. All I'm going to say is I want to protect our economy as much as possible, and we're just trying to figure that all out. So I'm going to show you guys what we ended up buying yesterday, what I ended up buying yesterday at Costco. And I kind of want to introduce you guys to bulk buying. It's something that I've been trying to do quite a bit. There's so much money to be saved when you bulk buy. Some people, you don't realize it, honestly. And sometimes, well, oftentimes it will cost you more in the moment, but in the long term, it's going to save you money. I'm gonna take, for example, yesterday I bought 2 like family size boxes of cereal. We like granola kind of thing. Like we go through, guys, no barking. Maya, come here. Do you want to talk? Do you want to talk? Come here. She's the big talker. We go through granola, we put it on our yogurt, or like my husband will actually like have cereal like with milk. So we go through a ton of that. So I ended up buying like 2 huge boxes, family size value packs. And it was so much cheaper than buying it at like our local Maxi or IGA or something like that. So I'm gonna kind of walk you guys through the prices and what the savings look like. Like I said, like buying in bulk can sometimes seem daunting because you're spending so much money, but you also don't have to do it all at once. I don't stock up on granola every single time I go to Costco. It's gonna be different things. Like sometimes it'll be detergent, sometimes it'll be, yesterday I purchased these fig bars that my husband eats for like his snacks at work and everything. But it's not gonna be every time, but in the long term, you're always going to be saving. She always wants to be near me. You're always going to be saving a ton of money. So I think that's something that's not talked about very frequently. I know people focus a lot on like coupons and deals and what have you, like different things like that, but bulk buying is kind of something that's not really discussed. So I'm going to introduce you guys to that, and hopefully you enjoy seeing the products that I bought, and it can kind of give you ideas for, you know, your own things to stock up on for your house, for your family. I think it's a super cost efficient way of saving money, and happy to get into that with you guys. Okay, so let's get into what I purchased at Costco. The first thing is these chicken meatballs. Here, this side. So this is a new find for me. I've never purchased these before, but I thought that they looked really, really good. The ingredients are really, really clean. Chicken, Parmesan cheese, basil, rice crumbs, sea salt, spices, like it's super, super clean. They may contain egg, soy, and wheat, so just for anybody who has any allergies. But this was actually a really good deal because I was looking at the price of like ground chicken just to make my own chicken meatballs, and I believe for a fairly decent sized pack it was like $30 or some odd thing. But then you had to buy all the extras. So like if you wanted to put chives in it or whatever, you had to buy chives, you had to buy Parmesan cheese, you had to buy everything. This pack of 40 pieces, it's a 1.1 kilo bag, was $18. So I ended up buying 2 of them. As I mentioned in previous videos, this year I've been kind of trying to like get on my health grind, get healthier, stuff like that. So I really wanted something that was like jam-packed with protein. And I thought that this was perfect. I just actually popped 3 of them in the microwave. I had that with sweet potatoes. So there's a good carb, a good protein, and some salad. And it was a super healthy lunch. There's 18 grams of protein per 3 meatballs, 150 calories. But yeah, this was a really good find. This is a bulk buy that you don't want to miss at Costco. Things like this you just can't go wrong with, honestly, and it really helps with like the busy lifestyle that everybody leads to. The next thing I bought was this pack of 18 Oikos yogurts. these are for my husband. He really likes the flavored ones, the ones with the strawberry and the vanilla and whatnot. Like I could just eat Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt by itself, and I'd be good with that. This is for my husband. A pack, if I were to have bought 18 of these at the local independent grocery store, it probably would have been somewhere around $25, and I ended up getting 18 for, I think it was $18, $18.50 or something like that. So this was a really good deal. The next thing I got was Greek yogurt. This is not my favorite Greek yogurt in the world, but I like it. I like it a lot. It's a lot better than most that I found. And I have Greek yogurt every single morning. Like it's my go-to breakfast. So some Greek yogurt with a couple of raspberries, some chia seeds, and granola on top. So a tub of yogurt like this at the grocery store, this is 650 grams, is typically $6.99, $7.99. But I got a pack of 3 for $8.99. So I bought 2. So I have 6 tubs of yogurt that's gonna take me forever to go through. And it doesn't go bad until April 7th, so that's great. For basically $17. Like, it's crazy. At your local independent grocery store, you would not find a deal like that. There are some things that you could really only get at Costco that are going to be worth your while, and this is one of them. So if you guys want to stock up on Greek yogurt, it's the Kirkland signature brand. Seriously, best deal. Last refrigerated item, so then I will close my fridge and stop wasting electricity. But it is the International Delight coffee cream. I have to have this every single morning. I know, added sugar, this and that, but you know when there's just like one thing that you don't want to give up in your healthy eating journey? Well, for me, this is it. I can give up chips. I have given up chips. I've given up sweets, everything. But I just like need this, and like you have to like permit yourself the little luxuries in life. So this is my little luxury. But this is a almost 2 liter jug of coffee cream, and it is $5.99 or $6.99 per jug. But at Maxi, I'm trying to recall the price. At Maxi for, I wish I had one. I think it's like the 1 liter ones. It's like $7.99 or $8.99. Yes, my fridge is yelling at me. But it's so much cheaper like this, and they stay good for a really long time. Added preservatives. But yeah, so I usually pick up 2 or 3 of them when I go there, and it's such a great price. Like, you would not find that kind of deal at your local grocery store. I lied. This is the last refrigerated item. So these little Oikos yogurts, not the same as the other ones I showed you, but I found these at a store called Liquidation Marie, and there are several of them in my area. I think there's 3 or 4 of them in my surrounding area. And this store was actually opened, I think, in the early 2000s, and it's this entrepreneur that started a business where she has contracts with different companies for their overstock. They buy it and then they resell it for a very, very, very small cost. I ended up getting a pack. So I got 4 packs of 4 for $5, I believe. And typically a pack of 4 is $3.33, like at the Maxi that I go to. So that was a really great deal, and they're not expiring until the beginning of April, so that'll be great for my husband. But yeah, sometimes it's worth the time to look into these stores that have contracts with Costco's and Walmart's and whatnot for their overstock, and check those out. Oftentimes they have great deals, and I think sometimes we think that it's all just going to be like, you know, canned beans, canned products, stuff like that, things that you're not really going to be able to utilize in your weeks and like in your everyday meals. But yes, okay, it's yelling at me again. But honestly, they have really great deals. I would really suggest checking them out. The next thing I got is, I wish I had the original packaging, but I just kind of like to take my granola out of its packaging and recycle the boxes as soon as I get home. So I put it in this nice little Tupperware. It's the Harvest Crunch Original. We love this. My husband eats it for cereal in the morning. I put it on my Greek yogurt, and I absolutely adore it. I ended up getting like two huge family boxes of them for $11.49 each. And at Maxi, a smaller box of, I think, 800 grams would have cost $9.99 or something like that. So this is also another really good example of a great deal, a great find at Costco. Another find are these Fairlife protein drinks. We don't drink them as a protein drink, like meal replacement type thing, but we actually use it to make ice cream in our Ninja Creamy. If you guys would like my recipe for that, I've really, in my opinion, perfected my recipe. It comes out so creamy every time. It's perfect. But this is a good find at Costco. They often have deals on it, like $5 off, $8 off or whatnot. So I typically tend to wait until those deals are active. Typically for a case of 18, I believe it's like $42. So yeah, I mean, it's expensive. So I really like to wait for when there's deals, but they often have deals. This is great. It's so good for easy, quick meals. It's the butter chicken sauce. If you just whip up like jasmine rice or it's another rice, whatever, jasmine rice, and then you cook some chicken, pour this on top of it, it makes for a really quick dinner with not much pickup. I got a pack of 2 of these for $8.99, and at the grocery store for 1 jar like this but smaller, that's $8.99. So next up, chia seeds. These are the Kirkland brand. I actually went to Bulk Barn, I would say 3 weeks ago. I don't know what the equivalent of Bulk Barn would be in the States, but it's basically like a raw ingredient store that you can buy in bulk. And a bag of these at Costco is $11.99, and I believe for the same quantity or less at Bulk Barn, it was $18.99. Sometimes you think that you can save money by buying at these bulk stores, and sometimes you can. Like, maybe chia seeds aren't the best example of a good savings there, but another product could probably be a really good savings. Chia seeds I found weren't worth it there. So I've started buying them at Costco. So I wanted to share because this is a huge bag. It's almost 1.4 kilos. Like, this I will not go through in, like, it'll probably take me a year to go through. Another great deal, bananas. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bananas at my local independent grocery store. I might get a bundle of 5 bananas for $6.99. And this was 8 for $6.99. So we like to go through bananas. I like to add them to my protein shakes and stuff like that. So I always pick some up whenever I go to Costco. As you can see, Costco has a lot of great deals let me close that. That was annoying me. When it comes to bulk items. But like I said prior, I don't stock up on bulk items, like the same bulk items all the time. So what I got now is going to last me for quite some time. The next time I go, I may pick up something completely different. I may have ran out of vitamins. I may have ran out of vitamin C, toilet paper, stuff like that. So it all really depends, but it really is worth your while. And honestly, Costco employees don't love this, but I suggest going with a family member. Like, split the cost of a Costco membership. You don't need to, like, each person in your family have a Costco membership. Like, plan a day to go together and just use one person's card, and then you split the bill of the membership over the course of the year, because it's just economically so much better for you. We have to find ways to help ourselves, and one way to do that is by cutting down on the cost of subscriptions. So that's one pro tip that I have. Hello again, Olivia. Nice to see you. Do you want to say hi? No? Okay. Okay. Maya, no, back up. Yeah, so guys, this isn't going to be the longest of videos, but I just really wanted to highlight the fact that buying in bulk is sometimes really, really worth it, and just kind of show you guys a new way to shop that we don't always think of. Okay. Over the years, I have really found that Costco is a great place to do this, but there's so many other places. Like, if you're in the States, Sam's Club. I've gone to Sam's Club before with my mother-in-law, who's actually American, and they have really amazing deals. Right now, it doesn't really benefit Canadians so much because the dollar is just so bad. What's the exchange rate? Like 1.5, I believe. Like, it's really not beneficial for us at all. But there have been times where I've gone to Sam's Club and done some shopping there, or even gone to Walmart and done some shopping there. You really have to look out for what's the best for you, and that's kind of the message that I want to relay in this video. Is whether you are trying to shop in bulk, whether you're trying to sell items on Marketplace to make a little bit of side income, whether you're trying to get into social media or whatnot, whatever it is, picking up overtime hours at work, you have to do what's best for you. And not everybody's situation looks the same, not everybody's reality is the same, and the time that you have on your hands is not the same either. Like, some people don't even have time to go grocery shopping. They DoorDash their groceries or Instacart their groceries, and it's because they lead such busy lifestyles with kids, or, you know, bringing their kids to sports and stuff like that. So everybody's reality is different, but what I want to share is like the different ways that you can save money, and then you just have to, or you can, if you want to, pick and choose what suits you and implement those into your daily routine. I see a lot of things online. I do a lot of scrolling on finance TikTok, money saving TikTok, frugal TikTok, and I'm like, no, that one's not for me. Like, cash stuffing is one of them. People swear by it, they love it. They'll receive like their paychecks, and then they will withdraw that money from the automatic teller or go to the bank and withdraw it. And they do cash stuffing. So they will allocate the amount of money that they need for certain things in different cash like pockets, different cash envelopes. And I think it's great. It's fun to watch. Like, it's honestly like super satisfying to sit there and watch them stuff their dollar bills into their envelopes, but it's just not for me. And that's why there are so many different people, so many different personalities, because it takes up different types of individuals to make up the world and to come up with new and innovative ideas. So what works for me may not work for you. This video, you may look back on it and be like, no, it's not something that I can see myself doing, but maybe my next video would be something interesting and something that you see that you could implement into your life. So take everything that I say with a grain of salt. I'm sharing my lived experiences, and there are so many other ways to save money that I haven't explored yet, and maybe I'll get there one day, maybe I won't. So yeah, this is kind of a journey, and it's really just something that I think is super important to share with others. It's not, these tips aren't something that we should keep hidden and keep secret. Share them with your friends, share them with your colleagues. I mean, it's always beneficial to try to help somebody out and help somebody out who's like struggling maybe financially. So yeah, let's just make this like a little community of tips and tricks, and that's really what I want this place to be about. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.